Michael Gottlieb is with us, criminal defense attorney in Florida and Fort Lauderdale. That just seems like a much better defense, that I didn't realize he was in danger and I was really, we were drunk or whatever, but this spousal abuse thing is seems to be coming from left field.
Well, not necessarily, because it seems like she's protecting herself by saying it's an accident. We were playing hide and seek. He got into the suitcase and I zipped him up and he had 2 fingers out. But you can hear the anger in her voice. You can hear sort of the desperation. She's clearly intoxicated, and she's telling him that the fact that he can't breathe, that's fine. That's what you do when you choke me. So that's really sowing the seeds of the defense of self-defense, that, I'm choking you the way you choke me, which is what battered spouse syndrome is that I'm going to protect myself. And she sees herself as protecting herself from him. And that's why she left him in the suitcase. It's certainly a much better defense, I think, than the straight up hide and seek.
So, you do think it's to get there, though, you have to, correct me if I'm wrong, be in some sort of danger. Her decision to just leave him there, did she leave him there to die then in this defense? Is this her, like, I killed him intentionally with this method of death, which is horrible, and I don't believe a jury's going to be really on board that this was your remedy.
Right. So I think there's a distinction between her confession and the video. And she had an opportunity, and the police really gave her an opportunity to sort of defend herself here, and she didn't take it. She could have said, look, I did it. I didn't know that he was going to die. So she could be, I would argue perhaps for a manslaughter conviction, which is a lesser conviction than a murder conviction. She didn't know that he was going to die. She didn't intend to do this. But battered spouse syndrome is sort of a prophylactic. I'm not going to let him come and beat me again. I'm going to protect myself from him coming at me, and therefore I'm going to take the first step. I'm not going to be beaten again. I'm not going to be choked again. I can't handle it anymore. The straw that broke the camel's back has already happened, and I'm going to protect myself and zip him in the suitcase and teach him a lesson.
And not necessarily thinking he's going to perish, but more just short-term relief from a potential attack.
Correct.
All right, well, let's get a break. We're going to have more of this interrogation at one point.